The New Hampshire House of Representatives is one vote away from sending a cannabis legalization bill to the desk of Governor Chris Sununu. All that has to happen is a majority of state reps voting to concur with the Senate's version of HB 1633 that passed last week. But some pro-legalization lawmakers say they just can't do it.
I think there are quite a number, I think at least 50 members of the Dem caucus who are going to vote to non-concur or to kill the bill. And from what I hear from my friends on the other side of the aisle, there's going to be at least an equal number of Republicans, if not more.
Some state reps say the Senate added too much government control and oversight to Governor Chris Sununu's preferred franchise model of 15 storefronts statewide. And they can't stomach the slow walking of retail sales until what the legislation says could be mid-2026. But that cautious approach won over swing votes in the Senate.
We want to make sure we don't become Massachusetts, billboards on every street corner, marijuana shops on every street corner, and make it really easy accessible to children.
Pro-cannabis state reps face a difficult strategic decision on Thursday. If they vote to concur with the Senate bill, they end up with a version of legalization they don't like at all. If they ask for negotiations, they end up across the table from Senate President Jeb Bradley, who's had his hands all over this bill, but still opposes marijuana legalization. Is the House taking a risk if they want to bring you back to the negotiating table?
Well, I expect I would be on a committee of conference to adhere to the Senate position, which is, something that I think is much more in line with Governor Sununu's position than where the House bill is. So we'll see what happens.
In Concord, Adam Sexton, WMUR News 9.